Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. I am your host Dawn, and in the last episode we went and talked to Mido, who told us that we needed to get a sword and shield in order to talk to the Great Deku Tree. We managed to get our sword, but we did not get our shield, so I have taken the liberty and I have already bought one, as you can plainly see on Link at the moment. It is a very nice, lovely Kokiri shield. So we're going to go talk to Mido, and we're going to flaunt these things in front of him. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to help the Deku Tree completely today. I don't think we will, but we might. We'll see. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. That's right. We are amazing, Mido. You are not. If you go read Mido's sign in front of his house, it actually says that he is the boss of the Kokiri. It's a self-appointed title. Don't listen to it. It's a lie. These are Deku Babas. They aren't that big of a deal, but they do give you Deku sticks if you cut them in half. So that's kind of nice. It's good to have a Deku stick. We're just going to go ahead and get all of these Deku sticks because we will need them later probably. But we're going to get them now. And we're going to keep ignoring Navi because we don't want to talk to her. And here we can see the Great Deku Tree. He has a very large nose, and he has eyebrows and a mustache, which is strange for a tree. But I guess all trees do look different. So we'll accept his mustache and eyebrows. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! And the only one who cares is the Deku Tree. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Why, yes, I do have courage enough to undertake this courageous task of courageousness, because we like saying courageous. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up arrow to listen well to her words of wisdom. Sure, we'll listen to Navi. Why not? Yeah, we're not going to listen to Navi. Ever. The only time we're actually going to listen to Navi is whenever we don't want to talk to her. Whenever she's being very, very, very blatantly rude about talking to us. That's the only time we're ever going to listen to her. And hopefully that won't happen. So we see the inside of the Deku Tree. It's full of cobwebs and ladders and Deku Baba things. Now these guys, they're a little worse than the other ones simply because they will actually move and try to get closer to you. Thankfully they can't move very far. But if you want to attack them, go ahead. They give you DQ nuts if you kill them, which is kind of nice. Those things are kind of cool. You can paralyze people with them. They're kind of fun. Look at this wall! The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Yes, thank you. I'm quite well aware that I can probably climb it. Anyway, if we look at the wall, we see these lovely spider things, which are called scatullas. And these guys will basically seek you out and knock you off of the wall that you're trying to climb on. They're not very nice. So we're not going to climb on this wall until we find a way to actually get rid of them. In the meantime, we will open this chest, which is conveniently placed right here in the open for us. And inside of the chest, we find the dungeon map! We will never get lost in this dungeon again! Amazing! Now We are going to jump over here because... Thank you for telling us how to open a door, Navi. Thank you thank you. Stop talking to us, please. Right. Since we can't go anywhere else, we're going to open this door. Which shuts behind us, of course. Now these guys, the only real way to defeat them is if you use your shield on them and bounce back the DQ nuts they shoot at you. Ow, 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 forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you were feeling bold. Wahaha! These are DQ scrubs, I believe is the name for them. They're not that big of a deal. They're kind of cute. They just shoot seeds at you. That's about it. Anyway, we're in this room, and we can see that we have a platform we can jump on. So we're going to go ahead and jump on the platform. And it looks like Link will miss, but he doesn't. He magically grows about 5 inches. Now, if you do happen to miss and you fall off, there's vines conveniently placed on both sides. That way you are sure to come up here and open this chest like we are going to do. Inside the chest we find a slingshot, which is amazing because slingshots are awesome. And pretty much that's about it for this room. There is an extra room to the side over here at the top of those vines that will give you a heart container if you are in need of one. Other than that, nothing else in this room. But we do see that there is no possible way to return the way we came. On a platform, that is. But we do see Navi looking over there at a ladder that is conveniently placed above the door. And in order to get said ladder down, we need to use the item we just got, which is our slingshot. So we're going to equip it, and we are going to shoot said ladder down. And it will fall, we can climb out, life is good. We will also hit a wall on our way there, because Link needs a concussion. And our DQ scrub is gone, so is his little home, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Alright, now that we have our amazing, wonderful, fantastic slingshot, we can take care of these scutullas, which are plaguing our vines that we need to climb. So we can just kill them real quick. They're pretty easy to kill. One hit takes them down. Now these guys should not be confused with gold scutullas, which we will see later. Gold scutullas take 2 hits in order to kill. They are kind of cool looking too. And while they do serve the same function as scutullas, they're just neater. And we could find DQ seeds from them. From all of them, I think. DQ seeds, they're basically your slingshot ammo. Can't use a slingshot without DQ seeds. You'd think Link would shoot something worse, but he doesn't. It's seeds. And you would think that seeds would not kill animals, or creatures, or whatever. Giant skull spider things. But they do. So, we need the DQ seeds. Now this is a giant scutulla. They basically flip back and forth between their face and their back. Their back is their weak spot, their face isn't. If you hit them in the face, they're just going to swing around and they won't really get hurt at all. But whenever it does flip around, hit it in the back, it'll hurt, it'll spin around, it'll go back up, and then it'll come back down for more punishment. If you try to hit it with your sword, it's just going to spin around in a big blue circle and hit you, and you will be very sad because it will hurt you, and you will not be happy. So if we remember, at the very entrance, there was a giant hole in the center of the floor that was covered in spiderwebs. The only way to actually get down there is to jump. So we are going to jump, and we are going to land in the said spider web. And we will destroy it, and we will land in water, and we will be safe. Because it is always good to be safe and not get hurt. Now, as I was saying earlier, these are gold scutullas. They're just scutullas with gold on them. They're pretty cool looking. I like them. They're kind of neato. And when you kill them, they give you these things called scutulla coins, which we will use later to get our giant's wallet. They take 2 hits to kill with your slingshot. And again, they give you these lovely things called scatolic tokens, coins, whatever. Same difference. And there are 2 of them in this room, I believe. I don't think there's any more in here, but like I said, there's 2, these 2. I'd suggest getting them now if you really want them, because you won't get an opportunity once you beat this place. That, and they're kind of in plain view, so they're really easy to get. It's not a bad idea to get the easy ones, because there are so few easy ones to get. A lot of them you actually have to go and find, and you have to dig in certain areas, you have to do certain things, and it's just a big pain in the butt. So, looking around this room, we have no direct means, I should say, to get anywhere else. I mean, we do see a Deku Baba thing right there, but if we look closely behind the spider web, there is a door! A magical hidden door. But we can't go through spider webs, because evidently Link is not strong enough to break through spider webs. So, to do that, we should burn them, because playing with fire is the answer to everything. And we're going to do so by stepping on this switch. Now, if you need a heart container, go ahead, open that chest, get a heart container, make yourself happy. But what we're going to do, because we don't need it, is use the Deku sticks that we got earlier. And we are going to light them on fire. Not hit the brazier with our sword. So we're going to light them on fire. And now we have a flaming Deku stick. And make sure you step on this area of dirt, otherwise you will lose your Deku stick, or you'll lose the fire on your Deku stick. And you'll have to do it again, which is annoying. But, anyway, we burn through our spider web, we can go through this door. And we find another Deku scrub. And we're going to head and do the same thing we did to his other one. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. Yeah, it's what you said last time. You lied to me. You'll never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. Why must they be punished in the proper order? I don't understand. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yes, I do. Get out of my sight. Your master commands it. Alright, now if we look around this room, the only door that's open is the one we came through. So, what we have to do is, if we see that eyeball that is right up there above the door, we have to poke its eye out with a Deku seed. It's teaching kids everywhere to be cruel to everyone else. You'll open a door if you hit somebody in the eye. And we come into this room and we see a giant turning spikes. After you get into the water, if you hold down A button, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. I bet there are. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in the water. And there's a button conveniently placed right here that we can get to. So if we dive down, we can hit it. We can push the button. And our water level drops, which is nice and convenient. So we can jump on this platform without getting hurt by spikes. Alright, I believe I will be ending the video here. I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day, and I hope you join us next time for Legend of Zelda.